Hey, it's Matt the old Florida boy. Good to be with you again today. I hope you like the Canteen Cup Tuesday, and I hope you like the little modifications on my Lixada folding stove. They work really, really well. Got a lot of good comments, a lot of good ideas from you guys on those. Tried to go out to my camping spot today, and it's still a little wet, but I'm telling you, there's a cold front coming over, and you guys in Canada and the Midwest are going to laugh when I tell you this. The temperature's supposed to go down to highs in the low 70s and lows in the low 50s. Ooh, man, I may go, and that's supposed to be next Wednesday. I may go camping, but I'm going to do something today that's kind of an extension of one of my other videos from about a week or so ago. I showed you my two new hiking kits. One's based around the Condor bottle bag, and the other one's based around that $7 sling bag that I got off of eBay. I'm probably going to run a contest and a giveaway and actually give away the sling bag. Keep your eye out for a video on that, but I'm going to take you through how I organized my Condor hiking bag, and I'm going to do a loadout on it. That's something I hardly ever do. It's my opinion that what's in your kit is entirely up to you, and what's in my kit is going to be entirely different than what's in your kit. So I'm going to do a loadout on what's in my kit right now, and how it's going to change depending on the season, and I'll be right back, so stay with me. All right, here we go. Here she is. It's round the Condor bottle bag is in the middle, and I got a couple ideas from a couple of other people off of YouTube. First thing I did was I sat down on my workbench and I tied up this. It's about a 40-inch. It's like a double King Cobra custom sling, and all I did was I used a couple of luggage hooks that I got down at like Joann fabric store, tied that sucker on there, and they clip right on, and they clip right on to the D-rings. But this is an absolutely fabulous sling. You can clip it off, you can move it to another bag, you can use it for an AR-15 sling, you can use it for a bunch of different things. But here we go. Got the Condor bottle kit. It's easier if you see it from the back. And what I did is I got two molle canteen pouches. And these are just normal woodland camos, and I mollied them right onto the molle straps on the side. And you'll also notice that this has some molle straps on the end. I could probably put another pouch in there, but I don't know what the hell I would do with it. This one's pretty much packed out. And these are the normal molle canteen pouches. You know, they unclip at the bottom, you know, and you put your canteen in there, and it stays really solid. It's got the little pouches on the side. In the front, I got these two little pouches. I don't know what these are. I have 4 of them. I've heard they were Crosman tool pouches, but I've searched all over the internet and all over Google. There's no such thing as those. And I just have these on with a couple of Alice clips, okay? And they sit right in the front. And these things are absolutely perfect for carrying Altoids tin, if I can get it out. Here's my whole fire kit, okay? That goes right in there, just like that. I got a normal emergency blanket in the other one. Okay, so those are on the front. So we got fire kit, and we got emergency blanket. Okay, now we're going to go around and we're going to open up one of the canteen pouches. First of all, before we open that up, we get it, what fits nicely inside the little side pocket is I got some hand sanitizer. Okay, I've got a little Advil, and that has a little cotton ball in there, and it's got maybe a dozen Advil and a couple of Benadryls just in case. Okay, a couple of paper towels just to pad it, and you never know when you're going to need a couple paper towels. Say you get hurt, you know, you need a paper towel for something to stop the bleeding, or you need to wipe your hands off. There you go. You got some paper towels. Now we're coming around to the other side. We open up this pouch. This pouch is absolutely perfect for holding these two little 2-ounce containers. What I do is I put either denatured alcohol or heat in these to power my Luxottica folding stove. So I got one, and then I got the other one with the little pour spout on it. So those fit perfectly in that front pocket. Now, coming around to this side, we just snap that off, pull it up, and this is just the canteen pouch. First thing we got in the front, got a clip-on knife, pocket knife. There you go. Okay. Now, we got my nice little dollar store spoon and fork, and these are cool. They just friction fit together, and they sit right down in there perfectly. Okay. Now, I carry my little whistle. My little whistle in here, it's packed with matches and a striker. I'm not going to take it out, but it used to have a compass on the top of it. This is the little Walmart thing, but the compass is long gone. But you got your whistle in there, Mercy whistle, and you got your matches and striker, just for a backup on the fire kit. In here, we got a couple of paracords. One with some D-rings on it. The other just a hunk of about 8 feet of black paracord. Okay. Wrapped up in this little tin of aluminum foil. It's about 1/8 of a roll of toilet paper. If you need it, you're going to be glad you got it. So there it is, just in case. Of course, none of my kits would be complete without some ramen. So you stuff some ramen in there. Okay. Last thing in this side pouch is I got a little dollar store. It's nice and flat and compact. Got a little dollar store med kit, and I just got it rubber banded together. Okay. In here is some Deep Woods off pads. We got some Neosporin pads, some antiseptic pads, some alcohol wipes. We've got about 8 different sizes of Bandage, just in case, because I fall down and get hurt a lot. I don't show that on camera, but I do. So everybody needs a little medical kit with them. So we got a medical kit in there. That's it for this one. Now, going over to the other side, we've got, and this is just my wristband that I have hanging on there, little paracord wristband. Okay. Got our nalgene Oasis Canteen. Awesome. Fits right in the canteen pouch. Okay. Now, if you pull up the flap, okay, and this flap can either go down on the outside or it can go on the inside. Behind the flap, I have my entire Luxottica folding stove and the little wires and the little hack wires that you saw in the video the other day. So here's my whole Luxottica folding stove. Okay, so now this one's empty. I got a little compartment on this side that I keep the old military bandage, 2 inches by 6 yards. What happens if you get hurt and you need a bandage? Here we go. You always need a bandage on you. This one, last compartment, I've got a knife sharpener, and this is the Sharpen Easy, Walmart or Academy Sports or something. Got a knife sharpener with me. That's awesome. That's it for the 2 side pouches. Now, we've got this big pouch in the front of the Condor. Here's a little hunk of plastic water bottle. You can fold this out, and this really helps when you're scooping up some water in the swamp and putting it into the Sawyer Mini. Okay. Now, we have our Sawyer Mini. Here's a 1 liter Sawyer bag. Okay. And here's the filter. So now, we can get something to drink on the trail. That's always nice. So, now I'm going to go up to my workbench because I'm almost out of room here, and I'm going to show you what else we got on the inside. All right, this is where the fun begins, okay? These sides are empty, the front's empty, these 2 tool pouches are empty. Now, all we got is what's left in the Condor part, okay? So I'll unzip it. Now, there's nothing left under the lid, okay? And I could still put some stuff there if I needed to. But got our bandana, and it's just folded over. And we got our nice little 1 cup container that fits perfectly in here. This will hold 1 cup. Be nice. You can fill that up with some instant mashed potatoes or some minute rice or something like that. Makes a great trail container. Okay, now what we do is we just grab these and we just pull this out. Okay, there we go. Everything's out of the container now. Now this is just a bandana, and it's covering my Stanley Adventure series. And it makes it a lot easier if you use a bandana or a stuff bag or something like that to slide it in the Condor kit and to slide it out. It really slides a lot easier. So I just use a bandana and I just fold it up, wrap it up like this, and stuff it right down in the Condor kit. Okay, so now we got a bandana, which is nice. So we have the Stanley Adventure series and a good old Glacier, GSI Glacier cup. And what I did is I just took my dollar store scrubbies, okay, and I got 1 whole scrubby. I just put the scrubby in there and just friction fit Stanley Adventure series. And it holds it perfectly. So now when you get out to where you're going, you got yourself a scrubby. Okay, and you got yourself a GSI Glacier cup, which fits perfectly on top of the LOADOUT folding stove. Also, what works great on a GSI Glacier cup, and you've seen this in one of my videos before, is the top to the Stanley Adventure series fits perfectly on the GSI cup. So now you got another cooking vessel, and more importantly, you can be eating or drinking from this and cooking in that at the same time. So now we got our Stanley Adventure series. What's in my Stanley Adventure series? Of course, the top. Okay. Carry 3 or 4 toothpicks along with me because you never know when you might need a toothpick. Okay. We got a couple little hand wipes. And you know, you go to a barbecue restaurant or something and they bring you over a bunch of them. I hate these things, use them in the restaurant. So what I do is I just keep them, and I got a bunch of them, and I use them out in the woods. You can use your imagination on what you can use these for, but you can use them for a lot of different uses. Now, also stuffed in the top of the Stanley Adventure series is a little bag full of stuff. In this bag, I got 2 instant oatmeals. Okay, I got a couple of tea bags, and I got 2 Lipton cup of soups. Okay, just in case you want to stop, cook up a little bit of soup. You cook up a little bit of oatmeal or some chicken noodle soup. You know, if you're not very hungry, you can actually use the GSI Glacier cup if you wanna, and make it a lot easier. So we got a little bag full of stuff. Okay, what's next? Here's what's next. Can of bumblebee chicken. Now, if you're carrying in the little dollar store container, if you're carrying half a cup or a cup of rice, and you've got the ramen, chicken ramen, and you've got this, you can make my modified ramen bomb using chicken and rice, and that will take you for the rest of the day. So, and this fits perfectly right in the Stanley Adventure series. Okay, so there you go. Carry a can of chicken. Now, this is the last thing. It's nothing else. All right. Now, this is a nice little bag. I don't know where I got this bag. I don't know if some booze came in it or something. But in this bag is, ta-da, the LOADOUT folding stove. And I put it in this bag just so that I can put it down in here and it won't rattle. Okay. So there you go. There's the LOADOUT stove. Now I'm going to show you everything laid out and we'll wrap it up. All right. I want you to see all the stuff that I got in this kit. There's the kit right there, and it's 100% empty now. But here's all of the stuff that you can fit in something like this. And this thing weighs, I don't know, 5 or 6 pounds. But I got my medical kit, I got my ramen, got my toilet paper plus aluminum foil, I got a knife sharpener, I got some paracord, I got my entire Luxottica kit, my whistle, my fork and spoon, my pocket knife, I carry my fuel for the Luxottica, I got some paper towels, I got some Advil and some Benadryl, I got some hand sanitizer, we got emergency space bag, space blanket, we got a whole fire kit, a nice big bandage, we got the 1 quart Oasis, Nalgene Oasis canteen, we got our complete Sawyer, minus the backflush kit, but what the hell. We got some little munchies, some little soups, some little oatmeals, we got a nice little dollar store container, we got our baler to fill up the Sawyer bag, we got our glacier cup, got the whole Stanley Adventure series ready to go. We got scrubby, some toothpicks, some hand wipes, some canned chicken. We got our burner. We got a big bandana. We got the kit, and we got our custom shoulder strap. So here is a loadout of my entire kit that I'm going to be doing some hiking with this winter. And it's working great so far, so look for this on the trail. Once again, you're going to see some suggested videos on the left hand side. You're going to see my subscription bubble on the right hand side. And once again, this is Matt from FloridaBoy Survival, and I will see you on the trail.